uh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Devotional.
Devotional with Gary and AJ. All right, today we got something different for you guys. We have two uh, passages to read. So I'm going to start with the first one. AJ is going to do the second one, and then we're going to tell you how they combined. So the
Good
first one is
morning.
from the book we normally have been reading, The Man of Honor. Excuse me while I get my books in order here. Man of Honor. And it says on page. It's from Proverbs. It's Proverbs 22:6, and it is train a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And we're gonna get to that in a minute.
So now I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read Mark 4:16 and 17 out of the words of Jesus for men. So others, like seeds sown on rocky places, hear the word and at once receive it with joy. But since they have no root, they only last a short time. When trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away. That's Mark 4:16 and 17. So we had this conversation beforehand. Normally, we just read the one devotional, but I felt like they both kind of fell hand in hand together today. So the one I just read falls into most men. We grow up with some teachings, some less than others, but a lot of those teachings are minuscule. Therefore, our foundation is not strong. We don't have a strong foundation, and without some kind of brotherhood to actually teach us the importance of that foundation and how to build it and how to solidify it, and we fall as men, especially during persecution or times of desperation. But then to go back onto what Gary read, it's about training a child or mentoring any child for that matter. But it also goes to the same thing of mentoring any child of God, which is all of us. We're all children of God. And the importance of mentoring. And it even goes on to say that with the explanation of Proverbs that it's not just about mentoring your child, it's about mentoring any of the children of God. And once again, it falls into place of explanation of the importance of mentoring all of God's children and helping them to get through, to have a solid foundation in life, solid belief, and solid life.
Mhm. So, for my passages that I read, I feel like, and they tie in very well, that as men, we are called to pass our wisdom forward. It is our job
Absolutely.
to not train just our child, but to train our neighbor to pass the wisdom on. Like your wisdom is kind of worthless if you hold it to yourself. You could be the smartest man in the world, but if you do nothing with it, are you the smartest man in the world? You
Mhm.
know. So
Going
I
as
feel
far
like
as you.
with this, and that's where the Northman Brotherhood comes in, where it is our job to when we have wisdom to pass it on. And it's not just your wisdom or mine to you or you to me. It's every man in our group. We get together these meetings and we want to hear what everyone has to say, from the most senior people to the newest person. Because sometimes the newest people have the most insight and they help us see things the way that we used to, and we forgot the way we used to see things. So it's hard to train or pass that wisdom when we don't remember the way we used to think.
Yep. It goes into, that whole thing of, the beginning, um, that beginning seed um, that we receive in life.
Hmm.
And we've came so far from that beginning seed that we've been taught that, yeah, sometimes those new guys bring that perspective back into a lot of the situations that we talk about now, because just because we have more knowledge on how to build the foundation and how to make sure that that foundation is solidified doesn't mean that the newest guy doesn't come in with knowledge. Like Gary said, if You're the smartest guy in the world. Are you really the smartest guy in the world if you don't share it? When a new guy comes in and shares, he sometimes has more knowledge than he even realizes. He just doesn't know how to use that knowledge.
And it's knowledge I'm talking about, not like when you see people like that are rich and other people are like, why don't they just give us some of their money? I hate that.
No, I
But knowledge should
never
absolutely be
understand.
there for the taking. Um, that's what it's about. And so with we're talking about removing the rocks and or the rocks and the roots that you're talking about. Um, how's I gonna put this? Like so, like with the brotherhood, sometimes rocks are big, sometimes rocks are heavy, and with brotherhood, we all remove the rocks together so that the seeds can
Sure.
take root and grow. So
That's right. And that's what it's about. It's about being there shoulder to shoulder
shoulder to
and
shoulder.
then building brick by brick. That's what the brotherhood is all about. And guys, I say it all the time. That's not the brotherhood that you get with your friends. That's not the brotherhood you get with the guys that you go out drinking beers with. Those are the group of guys that just agree with you in every aspect of your life. And that's not movement. That's not growth. That's just somebody agreeing with you. And anybody can have a parrot on their shoulder that agrees with them. It doesn't help you grow. It doesn't help you build. The brotherhood actually helps you build. So I want to throw it out there for anybody that is going through anything in life, no matter what it is. It could be a breakup. It could be a divorce. It could be problems with your children. It could be problems at work. It could be an accident
Probably
you've been
anything.
in. It could be absolutely anything that has gone wrong in life. When things go wrong in our life, we tend to realize that that seed really wasn't sown. It just wasn't. And our brotherhood helps pick men up and give them whatever tools they need so that they can build that foundation, so that they can have the values that they need to move forward in life. And we do that together. We do that walk with you. We continue to do that walk with all of the men, and they continue to do it with us. It's a consistent thing. The Brotherhood's 84 cents a day. It's $26 a month. It's nothing to be in that brotherhood, and it helps everything continue to keep running and all the work that Gary puts into the brotherhood. You go to northmancoaching.com, go to resources, and go to the Brotherhood School, and you get 7 days for free. You get to go in and see a whole week of what the Brotherhood looks like. You get to attend all of the groups that we have. Excuse me. We have our Monday perspectives call. We have our Wednesday bridge call, and we have our Friday rag meeting, which is reflections, accountability, and gratitude. But then most of all, Thursday night, we have our motivated men's meeting. And that meeting is deep. That is a deep meeting. Everyone comes in, everyone shares humility in that group. That is a safe place. All of them are. But that is a place where you get to come and unload anything and everything that you need to unload. And everyone is there for one another. And that is the beauty of it. And like always, I'll say this is Fight Club. Nothing leaves these meetings. Nobody discusses anything outside of them. This is not a meeting where anybody, is lack of AirPods or some type of piece on their ears where nobody else is hearing the conversations that go on in these meetings. It's very private, uh, and it's very special to the men that are in there. So check it out. You get 7 days for free. Like I said, on the other side of things, if you're in the first 30 days of divorce, when you go to northmancoaching.com, go and download the free ebook on the first 30 days. The decisions that you make in the first 30 days could determine the rest of your life, but it's going to determine many years to come. And a lot of the choices that you make, it could be life shattering, not just for you, but for your children, for your work, for your relationship. You may be able to save your marriage, but a lot of those decisions are going to determine a lot of those things. But the important part is to save you. That is the important part here. You can also go on. Gary has a free 60-minute coaching call. You can go on, have one on one coaching with Gary for 60 minutes. Gives you an opportunity to meet Gary, for Gary to meet you, and to see whether or not Gary can help you in those 60 minutes. If he can help you in those 60 minutes, great. If not, Gary has slots open for one-on-one coaching. They kind of fill up fast and fill Gary's time quite a bit. So go on there, send an email on to Northman Coaching. Go to Gary. Gary. Yeah,
Gary
go
at
ahead.
northmancoaching.com.
Yeah, Gary at northmancoaching.com. Sorry about that, brother.
You're good, bro. So back, I want to just before we end it, I want to touch on what you said earlier about things go wrong. It means the seed wasn't sown. It's really the seed wasn't sown when you pass the buck. So things go wrong all the time in life. But if things go wrong in my life and I blame you for it, that's the seed the seed really was not sown properly. There's no foundation. So it's about the accountability. But you were right on there, and I love that. And like AJ just said, like, reach out, get that 60-minute call, check out that free book. As a company, we do a lot of things for you guys. So take advantage, please. And bare minimum, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. We always have some kind of good wisdom or something to throw out there. So
that's right. Facebook is Northman Coaching LLC, and YouTube is Northman Coaching .com as well.
Yes,
but absolutely, go on, follow us. We have the podcast every Sunday.
Yes.
We have our morning devotional Monday through Friday. That I do my best to make most of.
You're good.
Gary is always there Monday through Friday, though, no matter what.
You're good.
Yeah,
brother.
guys, come and check us out. It is it's a life-changing thing, no matter where you're at in life, no matter what your life circumstances is. And I say that to guys, it's not just because you're going through a divorce. I was in an industrial accident. I lost my arm. I lost my job, and my life shattered from there. If I hadn't had this brotherhood, I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation and coffee with devotional this morning. So I say that to anybody out there. You're not paying attention. I've drank it several times.
There it is.
Oh yeah, coffee's best believe. Coffee's been brewed and refilled a few times
Gotcha.
over the last several hours.
Nice.
I should be beaming by now. But yeah, for anybody out there that's going through any kind of difficult time in life, the brotherhood, it teaches you the steps to actually have a solid foundation, to actually find love in your life, to find peace in your life, and to have brotherhood in your life, which is the most important. I can say that when the pins fall, the brotherhood out there that you think that you have, it won't be.
Yep.
And that's unfortunate, but it is the truth. Take it from somebody who knows. I had a lot of friends and a lot of guys that I call brothers, and a lot of guys that told me they loved me and they were my brothers as well. They weren't there when the pins fell. So guys, come check out Northman Coaching. Get your 7 days for free. Get your free coaching call.
Yes.
You can't go
Do what he
wrong.
said, or else.
That's it.
So
go to northmancoaching.com and follow us regardless.
Yes. All right, you guys have a good one. Stop.
Have a good one. Nice quick one.
And we're good.